Welcome back. With us right now is Scott Goldman of the El Toro Water District. Good to see you, sir.
Thanks again.
Nice to have you on. Today, primarily, what we're going to talk about is your demonstration garden, which is people could see, I guess, if they drive up Alicia, because you had a lot of grass out front. Am I right? It's right about there by your parking lot?
Yeah, off of Los Alisos.
Yeah. Oh, Los Alisos, excuse me.
That's okay.
I said Alicia. And you sent some pictures. I have not driven by, but we're going to look at some of these photos here.
Yeah, so we used to have just this big green grass area,
Yeah.
and we talked for a long time about doing something with it. And then with the last drought and the restrictions, we stopped watering it like everybody else. And just kind of went brown and said, okay, now's the time to do something. So we developed a plan and got a couple grants and modified it to a demonstration garden. So it's more of a educational center now.
Yeah.
That's the intent of it.
And you replaced 26,000 square feet of water-thirsty grass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the purpose, again, is to have it as an education center. So we're still working on it. It's not 100% done. We still have signs to get put up. But the intent would be, we have 4 areas. There's a Mediterranean garden, a South African garden, an Australian garden, and then a succulent garden. That's what I'm told, yeah, different areas of it. And then we'll have signage that'll explain what the plants are, and we hope to get that in soon. But then people will be able to go and see, and if they're looking to change their landscaping, they can get ideas, see how we did it, and you know, how that might apply to what they want to do.
Yeah, very nice. I love the plan here. It may be hard to see the name of it, but it's the red bird of paradise.
Yeah,
and
that part I'll pronounce. The other part I'm not going to try.
I'm not going to try either. And it's a different kind of bird of paradise than what people are used to. But I really like the look of that. Also, you want to talk about some of the funding that came through.
So we got the whole project cost about $250,000 between the design and the construction. We got about $30,000 in conservation grants through Metropolitan and MODOC. And then we partnered with several associations. The Saddleback Community College helped us pick out some of the plantings, and then we're working with the Garden Club in Lake Forest, and also Cal Poly on the signage. So, so it's been, and then the Garden Club also will probably help us when it comes to having tours. Yeah. We're going to offer that on the weekends.
That'll be nice.
Occasion.
Now the next slide, you show even more photos and sort of the progress of this, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the garden pretty much done now. And actually, I think we just finished it up this summer, and I was amazed at how quickly things bloomed and grew. So things grew pretty fast. So we have a kind of a creek bed that meanders through it. We have the decomposed granite walkway, and then a number of the vegetation, and as you walk through it, you go through the different types of gardens, and then we have the artificial turf as well, along with the different type of irrigation systems. So we'll not only have signage on the plants, but also on some of the suggestions for how to irrigate, because you still, even though it's drought tolerant, they still require some water.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Now we're going to move on to an update of the recycled water district system project, which of course you're in the. It's a phase 2.
It's phase 2.
Phase 1 was about 2 years ago that it was completed.
Finished it up about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was a project long in coming.
Yes, it was.
Was more involved than this phase 2. The map, the purple lines, those are all in the ground and part of phase 2. Phase 1. And the yellow is the Gate 9 area. That's our west side part of phase 2. And we've already awarded that contract. We actually awarded it to one of the contractors that worked on phase 1.
Okay.
So we're familiar with them. They did a great job the first time. They're getting mobilized now, and I imagine they'll be out in the field within the next month or so, starting to put in pipe.
And what is the length of time that you're projecting for this from start to finish?
The whole thing is about 6 months.
Okay, so much less time than the other was. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing. I think last time we did 100,000 feet of pipe, various sizes, from 12 down to 4, and we're doing 28,000 feet this time. So it's smaller, mainly in the residential areas. We're out to bid right now on the east side system over by gate 5 and 6.
Okay.
So that'll be following closely behind. The cost of this phase of the project is about $10 million, and we're getting some grants and low interest loans to fund that. And then similar to the garden, we're funding the recycled out of our restricted reserves.
Okay.
So this is not coming out of our main rate base, but this is the reserve money that come out of our tier 3 and tier 4.
Okay, very good. And I know you you always do your outreach and communications, and there are places that people can go now. Of course, your own website, etwd.com, and from there you can find out not only about this project, but about drought-tolerant plants in your garden and all kinds of things.
Yes, and so we'll have
the Waterwise project. That's what it's called. Yes.
We'll have some inserts. I think we partner with the city on newsletters out in the community, and then we'll be running commercials.
Yeah, you will, like you did last time.
Like we did last time. So I think it's going to run for a full 7 months. And every week we'll update which streets we're going to be on, so people will know and hopefully won't be surprised. We'll also be putting out notices in the neighborhoods when we're going to be in an area. So anyone shouldn't be surprised when we're out there. They should get plenty of notice, and they should watch your channel, and they'll see
all right.
we're going to be out there.
Very good. Scott, always good to see you.
Good to be
Thank
here.
you for the update, and we'll
Thank
have
you.
to get up there and do a piece once the garden is completely done, do a walk around.
We plan to have a dedication ceremony once we get all the signs in.
That'll be fun.
We'll let you know.
All right, good to see you. You take care, and we'll be right back.